நீலகிரி கலை அறிவியல் கல்லூரியின் வணக்கங்கள் மற்றும் நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். Have a blessed Sunday. Today, 3rd May 2020, our Nilgiri College grand finale, 9th and final and concluding day webinar series with blending of our efforts, ending with happiness. On behalf of Nilgiri College family, I welcome all the research scholars, social workers, expatriates, entrepreneurs, teachers, trainers, students, parents, well-wishers, and by the unparalleled support of the participants for today's concluding feedback and valedictory ceremony of our webinar series of Nilgiri College of Arts and Science. Indeed, each session for the first 8 days, the number of participants are more than 350. The participants are all over India and abroad. I am proud to share in a remote village in Thalur, Nilgiri College doing extraordinary initiatives and uniqueness in doing remote and online and digital mode classes to the remote students. It is a beginning of our innovative venture. I acknowledge and thank all the previous 8 speakers, and today we have our final 9th day webinar resource person is our visionary leader, Mr. Rashid Ghazali sir, managing consultant and spiritual psychologist on happiness through PRP excellence. Tirukkural, Anbilar endrum tamakuriyar, Anbudayar endrum uriyar prarku, meaning a selfish person who lives for himself and a selfless person gives happiness to others in their inner mind. The best example being a selfless, legendary leader, icon, none other than our managing director, secretary of our Nilgiri College of Arts and Science, Mr. Rashid Ghazali sir. Abdul Rashid, popularly known as Rashid Ghazali, from Kulivayal, Wayanad, Kerala, in an internationally acclaimed trainer, HR consultant, educational activist, motivational speaker, spiritual mentor, and author. His passion for extending community service and bringing social reformation made him to be the founding General Secretary and Executive Director of Institute of Social Leadership. Under his leadership, Science Institute has been rendering extraordinary service catering to different strata of people. His training expertise include HR development, leadership and management, business expansion, CRM, business strategy building, sales enhancement, and many other areas of business and social importance. His professional knowledge on neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, psychotherapy, and counseling, translational analysis, law of attraction, mind mastery, and prana yoga provide him competitive advantage in the field of training and consultancy. His service as trainer and HR consultant has helped many companies in India and GCC countries to aspire and exhibit high growth and development. He is a multilingual speaker in philosophy and prophetic values, attracts thousands in different countries, and has become regular invitee to various reputed institutions. Education. He did his UG and PG programs from Calicut University, MBA HR from Bardiyar University, Alim Ghazali from Imam Ghazali Academy, pursuing PhD from Canadian University. Positions having Chairman, Managing Director, Kaisan Edu Ventures Kerala, Executive Director, Science Institute of Social Leadership, Wayanad, Kerala, Managing Director, Inspira International Institute, Bangalore, Secretary and Managing Director, Nilgiri College of Arts and Science, Nilgiris, Group HR Consultant, Abir Medical Group in Qatar, Oman, Kuwait, UAE, and India. Living in Zia Mahal, Kulivayal, Kerala, married to Miss Asmili, blessed with 3 children, Selvi Zia, Fatima, Master Kaizan Mohammed, and Master Mohammad Idris. On behalf of Nilgiri College family, I am much privileged and honored to welcome our international trainer, Mr. Rashid sir, for the session on happiness through PRP excellence. Welcome you, sir. Thank you very much, and Jai Bharat. Over to Professor Timon Babu sir for our academic day. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning to everybody. A special welcome to our own Managing Director, most dynamic Managing Director of Nilgiri College, Mr. Rashid Ali sir. As we are running in short of time, I'm not telling much because already it has been what has been told by our own principal, Dr. Dore. I'm just acknowledging it. One thing more, I think this is the vision of our Managing Director, having 9 days, 9 speakers, 9 hours. So I think this is our stepping stone to a new program in Nilgiri College known as community education. I think our own Managing Director, Rashid Ghazali sir, will take initiative in that too. Hereafter, Nilgiri College will be in the forefront in the whole state of Tamil Nadu as well as in India in starting a program called community education. We call it as community education program, CEP. I'm really happy that everybody has turned up today. You can see a large number of people are here as audience because you will not be, you'll be having all the privileges of having listening to our Managing Director Rashid Ghazali sir. I do guarantee that it is a wonderful experience for you, a beautiful experience for you because he is a trainer par excellence, international trainer. With these words, I welcome our dear Managing Director Rashid Ghazali sir, the much acclaimed international trainer, to address us in the morning. Thank you, sir. Over to Rashid Ghazali.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Welcome you all for today's webinar series, the end day of our webinar series, the 9th day. I was thinking that when I was choosing the last day for the webinar, hopefully no one will be there because most of the cases in the beginning days, everyone will come and go. That's quite happening in every in occasions and programs. So that's the reason I choose the last day because it will be only our family people will be there and everybody else will be leaving the sessions. But it is quite it's a shocking surprise for us that even in the last day we are having this many members in the webinar series. So I thank everyone, especially the team leaders, Professor Mohan Babu sir and my beloved principal Dr. M. Durey. I consider them as my, I'm all professionally, I'm having 2 fathers in right and left, always protected and blessed and guided. So this is a teamwork. Of course, I thank everyone for their support. And it is truly because happiness through PRP excellence. This is the topic which I'm going to discuss today. But they have given me an introduction, which is quite risky and which is pressurizing me. And it is somehow it is losing my happiness even in the beginning, because how much I will be keeping justice to the words which you have given out of your love and affection. So it is up to the presentation which we are going to see. So anyway, the topic which I have chosen here, because the last couple of days we were discussing certain sessions which is related to our professional corporate world and many such connected areas. And we were having outstanding and extraordinary presentations every day. And we were all excited with seeing their presentations and topics. So today, what I'm going to talk about, because during the COVID period, and everybody is concerned about this situation, because nowadays we always say that stay home, stay safe. But I have a question that even we stay at home and stay safe, why this COVID and these tensions arise in the world? And what actually we are going to face in this time, in this tough time, and how do we find happiness in between? So this is the question, or this is the query which I wanted to ask in between when we are discussing this topic. In the Vedic stories, one of the interesting story where I have seen in Vedic stories, I just wanted to share in the beginning. So one day in a village, it was a poor village with a couple of poor men living in a village. So they was having a heavy rain with thunder and lightning and storm. And entire villages were stuck and they were shocked because of this heavy rain with thunder and lightning. And everybody got scared and what to do, they were not knowing. And one of the elder person told them, everybody leave it. Unlike now the situation is coming, we should go to home and be safe there. but they told you should come out of the home because the homes will not be safe when the rain and other thundering and lightning, this kind of a struggling situation arise. So you come out of that and you stay in an auditorium. In a village has a big auditorium, a concrete auditorium. Everybody was gathering there and everybody seemed safe there. So when they gathered in an auditorium for safeguarding their life, so one of the elder person told them, so we can do one thing, because we have studied in the Vedas and other religious scriptures that one person is doing mistake. Because of him, everybody will be getting tested, as we are getting tested with even in the COVID situation now. So he said, do one thing. One of the person from our side is truly sinful and he is doing continuously many problems and he is really bad. So if you picked him out and if you send him out, everybody will be safe, and this rain and thundering, lightning, everything will be over. So they were thinking that, and everybody agreed, and one after one they started going. And because one more reason is there, because the elderly person in that village, he told, there is a tree, the tallest tree. Normally we have heard that thunder and lightning and everything will be affecting firstly in the tallest trees. So when we go there, this person, if he is really bad, if he is sinful, when he reaches there, when he tests that tree, that lightning and thunder will come and he will get collapsed. So we can safeguard our life. So that was the agreement which everybody was made. And what happened, one after one, they go on and test that tree and they came back. Once again, they go on and test the tree, they came back and nothing was happening. And the game was continuing. And at the end, only 2 persons left. And second last person, he was going with a worry because there is a big chance that he will be the person who is getting affected in this lightning. And he also gone and he safely returned. Nothing was happening. And last, only 1 person left. And he's scared to go out because he is pretty sure he is the person who is facing this troubling situation, because only rest every villagers are really good. Only 1 person left. That means he is the one sinful, and because of him, the God is giving this rain and lightning and thunder and storm and every problematic situation for that village. So, but he was not ready to go out. Then the villagers pushed him out, and he gone and he was unwillingly he was going to touch the tree. What happened? When he touched the tree, as the elder person told, lightning came, thunder came, and things got collapsed. Everything vanished. But the way the story ends, the collapsing was not happened in that tree and with that person, but collapsing happened in that auditorium with that many persons. Because the story, the Vedic insight gives us, normally we believe in a village, 1 person will be having problem and he will be doing sin and rest everyone getting tested. But some of the occasions will come, everybody creating problems and everybody in such a problematic situations that the God will have no choice to other than destroying the entire situations. That, as per my understanding, what COVID is doing, that the God or the universe is refreshing the entire world through COVID. When everyone started polluting this nature, when everybody started polluting this universe, when everybody started misusing and disconnecting with the humanitarian values, then the thing came in such a way that we all are affected in this way. So now only we have one option left: stay home, stay safe. But I want to ask you one question. See these pictures. Is this the situation in the home which is happening in the many of the houses now? See, the husband and wife continuous quarreling, and the kids, too much problem with parents. Parents are really advising and getting stuck with the kids, and many problems at home. So I want to ask you one question. Stay home, stay safe, it's clear. But few of us are staying happy now. That is what the thing which we are missing now. So government can direct you to stay at home, to stay safe. But nobody else can give you assurance. You stay happy in your home when you are staying safe. So staying safe, staying home is easy. But staying happy, it's not really easy. My point is that as per the data is coming in, the families are getting such problematic situations where equally they are not finding happiness, and people are now praying to finish the lockdown and get out of the home, because we will not be able to stay happy more. So only few houses, few homes are, the word itself resembles, they are making home with happiness, with the utmost personal values and humanitarian values. So if that is the case, what do we really face now? Why are we not happy? That's a question which I want to ask. I want to, in the context of COVID, what I want to communicate, that we are facing a situation which is inescapable. We cannot escape from this situation everywhere. Even America, from America to India, everywhere, developed, undeveloped, everywhere, the people, as rightly mentioned by Dr. Jamshid yesterday, except the person in a satellite or somewhere, rest everyone is facing this trouble. It is inescapable. Even if I care most, I cannot escape from this COVID crisis from the world. And this is what we have to understand. Second one, it is too much complicated. And unlike with any other problems we faced last 20 to 30 years, it is too much complicated. We don't even know the medicine. How do we go ahead? We don't know how to face this situation. Even the countries are stuck with this problematic situation. So it is too much complicated. And finally, it is contextual. Here, there is hope. It is contextual. We cannot expect that COVID will be a permanent situation. Never. It's a contextual issue, which is happening in the world, which is happening in the countries, which is happening across the globe. But it will be contextual. It will be applying to a context, and afterward it will get eliminated, and we will be back to the normality soon, because God has a plan. As I told you before, He is refreshing the earth. He is refreshing the universe. He is refreshing the humanity with certain lessons and insights. But the question is, are we learning those lessons or not? Are we learning those lessons in our life or not? If yes, then we are successful. If not, it's a big failure. If that is the case, I just coin the theoretical platform which has been given by Stephen R. Covey in the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, or you might have read the book. But I just wanted to quote one single concept which he has drawn to the entire world, that is circle of concern and circle of influence. Dear brothers and sisters, you just think about this concern and influence. In this COVID world, what are we really facing? Are we really facing the problems of influence? Are we really into the circle of concern? I'll definitely say this will be the opposite of the circle. Here I have drawn the ideal circle. That means influence will be bigger, concern will be smaller. But in our case, what's happened? Concern will be bigger and the influence circle will be very, very, very less. And we are saying, oh my God, what to do? I lost my job. What else I can do? And I have nothing in my hand. What will be my future? And every time, anytime and every time we are scared and we are filled with concerns. There are many such instances in our life. Just for example, some people are thinking, I am an orphan. Who can give you a father? Nobody can give you a father because you're an orphan. It's a fate. That's a circle of concern. You cannot change it. The world is facing COVID. It's a concern. You cannot change it. I am a man. Generally, naturally, you cannot change it. It's a concern. But when it comes to influence, I don't have job. Now, many people are telling me during the COVID situation, I lost my job. Is it a concern? I definitely say no. That's why you are becoming unhappy, because you are treating it as a concern. You treat it as an influence area. You study from home. You learn from home. You equip yourself. You upgrade your skills. You update yourself. Then slowly and gradually you will try to see the opportunities in front of you, and you will start influencing your life. So influencing is the biggest area where everyone can tremendously focus in these days. So what I point in this presentation, shall we focus, instead of giving thrust focus on concern, shall we give our idea, insights, and focus and efforts and everything in the circle of influence? If yes, how can we stay happy? That's my question. Are we really happy? If you asked internally, many people will tell, I'm happy only 60%. I'm happy only 50%. That means you are losing 50% of happiness every day. I'm only happy 60%. That means you are losing 40% of happiness every day. On an average, you are only happy 60%. Then what? You will never be okay mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. If you want to be okay with mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you have to be at least 80-90% happiness. That in order to achieve this happiness, I have a theory which I wanted to tell you with my personal experience and exposure, that a unique way of life, PRP model. So PRP model, which I wanted to tell you, let's try to implement this model in our life. Number one, professional. Number one, personal. Second one, professional. Third one, relationship. If you really balance your life in this term, with this PRP together and making all the PRP 100% or improving your PRP in a better perspective, what we can see, happiness definitely will come to our life, and we'll be simply living in such a personal values. So this is what we have to learn a lot in such a in an exemplary manner. So when we talk about, let's say personal. When I share about PRP, my dear friends, you should listen well to those PRP. And after that, I will give you a chance to rate yourself. How much you rate yourself out of 100 in P, in R, in P. You just note down in your paper or else in your mobile. You just note it down. Later, we will discuss what will be happening in your PRP rating. So just note down. So the points which you have to consider when you are evaluating your personal elements, I just wanted to think, do you really have some values in your life? This is the question which I want to ask. Yes, your organization is having values. Your company will be having values. Your surrounding, and everywhere you will be seeing the competitors, the corporates, the organizations, the institutions, everybody will be having values. But as a person, do we have some kind of a positive values? I can personally acknowledge, as I told you before, that our two eminent leaders in our organization, that Professor Mohan Babu and Dr. M. Durang. I always say to my teachers, my team members, my colleagues, my students, that why they are even in the retirement period, they are becoming really literally a kind of a celebrating star among the students and our team members, because they were nurturing certain values throughout their life. We all are youngsters. Are we nurturing some values? If not, this is the high time to think about this. I always am influenced with the words of Thirukkural. So I have seen that in the morning when I was reading about this topic and I was finding some insightful kurals about this topic, I have seen one interesting thing. Paruguvar polinum panpillar kanmai perugalir kundral inedu. This is an interesting word. You just think about this. They are saying paruguvar polinum. Paruguvar polinum means if someone is loving you deeply, if someone is showing excessive love, panpilar kenmai. Panpilar kenmai means if they are not nurturing certain values, if they are not really good, perugilar kundral inidu, then better not to have such kind of friendship, better not to increase such kind of relationship, better not to increase such kind of personals with you, because they are not having values inside. Internally, if you don't cultivate some values, there is no relevance. Paruguvar polinum. If they are eating you with love, that will tremendously spoil your life. That is what happening in this world. So if that is the case, I just wanted to share you certain values which we are strict about implementing in our organization. Number one is passion. Are you really passionate about your career? When lockdown happened, everybody started saying everything has gone. We cannot come back. No. I feel, if you ask me, one of the productive days in your life, can you tell me out of the last 5 years or 10 years, which days were more productive in your life? I'll definitely say this lockdown days. Because I made it 100% positive and opportunity, and consider as an opportunity to connect with the world. Everyone was locked at home, not able to meet anyone. If you ask me, can you share me 1 month which you connected to the entire world, more comparing to the rest of the months? I will definitely say this month. And previous months, I was only connecting with certain people in my organization, companies, and in my staff and the people where I'm going for delivering speeches. But now, with using this virtual world, I'm connecting with the people which I was not assuming I will be meeting them anyway. So this is what is passion. Please have a passion, never and ever. Passion, as rightly mentioned by APJ Kalam, do what you love and love what you do. This is not there anyway, because we are not loving what we do, and we are not, just think about this. We are staying at home. Are we loving staying at home? No. We are not loving that, even that fate. So if that is the case, the passion will not come. And the second thing, quality. I don't want to explain it. Quality is a very, very important thing in every human individual. It's not really related to iPhone. It's not really related to any other gadgets. Quality is an essential factor which every individual should focus high. And the next one, the respect. Of course, today's world, we don't have respect. We are not respecting each other. Students are not respecting teachers. Teachers are not respecting students. Sometimes we'll ask, why? Teachers should respect students? Yes, I will say definitely yes. We are cultivating such a habit. Are you respecting your students? Whether the parents are respecting kids, then the kids will definitely respect the parents. So respect is a culture. Give respect and take respect, which is not happening in this world. Citizens are not respecting the country leaders, and the country leaders are not respecting the citizen. And the believers are not respecting the religious leaders. Religious leaders are not respecting the believers. This is what's happening everywhere. Employer is not respecting the employees. Employees are not respecting the employers. Now what happened? We didn't respect nature. Now nature is not respecting us. We are getting that paying back in a period where COVID is just creating such a stressful situation. And finally, sincerity. Do whatever you want, but do it sincerely. I always say, with wherever I prefer to talk, I always say, even if you do blunder, please do it sincerely. Then you will have a chance to learn something in your future. Even if you do mistakes, do it sincerely so that you will not repeat in your life. And the second last thing, so the relationship angle. So if you want to nurture your life, your body, your mind, your soul in a better perspective, now you will be thinking about your relationship element. Relationship element, if you want me to share about the insights about the relationship, it is a vast topic, but I just wanted to coin you with a simple definition or a simple idea. How can you identify your relationship angle or relationship effectiveness, how much it will be? If you evaluated your personal, now you think about your relationship. You have family, you have friends and business, you have social and public. Are you really nourishing or nurturing or empowering or improving this relationship? During this lockdown, how many people called you out of love, out of sincerity, out of genuinity? How many people you remind and they remind you, you recollect and they recollect you? This is what very much important. So this is art of creating, maintaining, sustaining. We are really, I always say, we Indians are really good at creating, very bad at sustaining. So we have to have a sense of creating, maintaining, and sustaining. If that is the case, coming to conclusion, I just wanted to give you an idea. People, there are three types of people. When do you, well, many people ask me, what kind of relationship should I create? I have an answer. You treat this way. Number one, there are three types of people in the world to keep relationship. Number one, people like food. For me, my family. For me, my father, my mother, my wife, my kids, and my intimate people, they are like food. I cannot live without them. That is food. Some people like medicine. You use them when you are really in need of it. You will never take medicine 5 times a day. You will only take medicine when you are sick. So you have a friendship. That friendship, friend in need is a friend indeed. You will take it as a medicine. And finally, there will be people like disease. Some of the friendships, some of the colleagues, some of the people which we meet in the world, they are like disease. My point is this, nowadays what happened in the COVID situation, what we should learn, some people are treating disease as food. Some people are treating food as disease. Family has become disease and the unwanted friendship has become food. And some people are treating food as medicine. Some people are taking medicine every day as food. So this is what we face as a challenge today in today's world. So treat what are the things which is considered only food in your daily life, then the medicine, then the disease. Yeah, I hope you got the point. Then finally coming to the professional aspects, PRP, the third element is professional. Professional, many the messages are coming. The companies are missing, or companies are creating many shortages in the employees, and they are creating many job losses everywhere across the globe. If that is the case, if you want, I don't want to elaborate professionalism, because that couple of sessions in the previous days, they were meticulously giving us idea in the professional way. But only one thing which I wanted to tell. If you want to improve really your professional elements, one thing, engagement. Second thing, improvement. Third thing, effectiveness. Engage, improve, effective. If you're in a company, engage. If you're in a home, engage. If you're in a job, engage. Then you slowly improve. Then you become effective. Now what's happening? Even if I'm working 5 years in a school, in an institute, in a company, I'm not improving myself. Only my age get increased. And I'm not improving. I'm just growing. I'm not improving. If you're not improving your skills and knowledge and expertise, you will never become effective. Once you become effective through improvement, through engagement, that's the world will be giving you such an opportunity to go ahead. There are plenty of things which job, business, service, you can see that these all are the areas where you can see that the effectiveness and engagement and involvement would be very much essential in all aspects of your life. So are you really planning, or are you really managing all these elements? I don't want to read. You can see that. So these are the areas where we need to engage, where we need to involve, where we need to improve, where we need to influence or become effective in our life. So the question comes, are you really a professional or not? We may be doing professional jobs, but we may not be professionals. So many people were asking me, why are you so strict with the time of the webinar? Why can't you extend a little bit? Yes, we are doing a professional task. It should start at any cost, even if it is in a virtual world, 11:00. It should end 12:00. That's a practice which we have visualized even in the beginning of the session. That should happen. That's the result. That's the commitment which organizers should meet, even if we are getting very valuable and insightful presentations. So that is why we were concluding all these elements in this way. So finally, while concluding this point, as I told you before, can you now write yourself PRP out of 100? Your personal, how much? Your relationship, how much? And your professional, how much? When you evaluate all these things, you will get P will be 60, R will be 60, and professional will be 60. If that is the case, 60 plus 60 plus 60, when you add it together, you will get 180. 180 divided by 3, you will get an average that is 60. That means your PRP rate is 60. This is the way. There is a metrics always we do in this exercise, but we have no time to do that metrics. But generally speaking, if you do this calculation, you will get your average. When you get an average, you deduct 20 out of it, because always we will, when we talk about ourselves, we will always we will always talk more. So that you just deduct 20, because it will be add-on from your side. So it will be the actual rate which you can see, the PRP rate. So when your PRP becoming 80% plus, when your PRP becoming 90 or 100 plus, you are into the core. So this is what maintaining happiness. When you value, balance P, R, P together, that's where you will find happiness, no doubt about it. People are not happy. They are only valuing, focusing only one out of this. All the three should be focused. Then you will gain happiness, unleash happiness, and truly celebrate happiness, even if you are at home. So thank you. Thank you very much. I think it's open for discussions and open forums. Thank you.
Hello, participants. Hello.
Sir, it's audible. You may proceed.
Hello, participants. Now, we were all exposed to a torrential rain of ideas, enriching, enchanting, and even thought-provoking. Recently, the very famous magazine, Educational Review, has adjudged Nilagiri College as one of the best arts and science colleges in the country. You know the reason now. I need not explain it. Now it's your time to ask questions, your doubts from our dear Managing Director, Rashid Ghazali. Come on. It's your time now. Hello?
Yeah.
Please ask, please ask. You can directly ask. Rashid Ghazali sir is online. Please ask. Directly you can ask him.
I think everyone is commenting on the presentation, sir.
That they can make it towards the end of it, but now they can ask questions if they want.
There are some, shall I call someone? They raise their hands.
Sure, sure.
Please.
Sure.
Munishuran, sir, please. Munishuran, are you there? Jafar Muttanga, Jafar, please.
I think, Hashim, I have got a question here that I need clarity in the types of people. I was, Mohan Babu sir was giving me a signal that you think about the time. I think you were showing watch, right? Yeah. I was taking as an insight. That's the reason I was not explaining everything in a detailed manner. So some people were confused about the types of people. That is how I told about the medicine and food and disease. So this is quite common. Because when it comes to the reality, you will always see this focus even in your professional and personal relationship angle. So that is what you just evaluate what kind of friendships you have, what kind of relationships you have, what kind of people, what kind of the situations you are living in. So when do you evaluate that? You segregate all the contacts into three. Number one, that is your the relationships which you feel as food. You cannot separate them. You cannot get out of them. You cannot eliminate the relationship. That is one. And second thing, you take it as which are the medicines. Our friendships are medicine. Our friends, some of the friends are medicine. Some of the friends, sometimes it will be becoming in a category of food even. Our partners in the business, that is our medicine. Never and ever take them as a food. That's the biggest problem everybody will be making in life. So we will trust everyone and treat as a food, and we will even lose our family for them. What will happen? They will spoil everything, and you will lose your family and your business and everything. So you should have your own focus about what are the things food. I cannot tell what are the food. It is up to you. You can decide. Then medicine. Disease is very much common. I have seen many of the students in the colleges, many of the people in the corporates, many of the people working in the working atmosphere, they are spoiling their life with drugs and addictions and many more. How they are connected with some disease. I always say that these kind of companionship will definitely spoil the energy and spoil the culture of an individual. So we should not eliminate this disease. Of course, disease will be common everywhere. We cannot say we say goodbye with them. No, we will have company, but we will never allow them to influence us. We will never allow them to guide us. We will never allow them to lead us. That is what I always say. Some people becomes hero by becoming hero. Some people becomes hero by becoming zero. Why they are becoming zero? Because of others' pressure and the push. So we are spoiling our life with that kind of a mentality. So create this kind of a positive relationship everywhere, then automatically that relationship will gain. You will start realizing some of the diseases also you can turn into medicine, slowly to food. It will be happening everywhere. So this is what I meant by relationship. Thank you. Thank you, Ms.
Thank you. Hashim, next question, please.
Hashim, there are many messages I am not seeing.
Hashim, you can direct the participants to ask questions.
One interesting question. If YouTube is my passion, do you think nurturing it can help me? I'll definitely say, if sweeping is your passion, make it elegant. Because take it as a passion. You would have heard 2 civil service officers in a civil station. There was a farewell for a sweeper. When they were conducting the sweeper's farewell, sweeper told, that was an old lady. She told, I cannot give you a date without discussing with my family. I need at least 1 month time. Then they asked, what are you talking, man? 1 month time? Then he told, yes, 1 month time. Then she was telling that, and people were telling, for a sweeper, why do you need for a farewell 1 month time to fix a date? Later only, she was not disclosing anything. When the farewell came, one vehicle came with police escort and everything, with a collector board, and another vehicle came again with a collector board. So people got amazed. What's happening here? Why we are without inviting anyone? 2 collectors are on board. So then only this lady was sharing that these 2 are my kids, and they are collectors in our country. I cannot fix a date without talking to them because they are committed to this nation. Please believe me. Being a sweeper, she was committed, passionate to create 2 civil servants to this country. So not only YouTube, whatever you do. Even homemaking, make it as a passion. So whatever you do, you love that, and do it. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yes, Hashim?
There are a lot of hand raised. Let me.
Yeah. Call the names, please. Whoever is
Yavana Priya is there. Yavana Priya. No, and Solayappan.
Mohan Babu sir, there is a compliment for you that the lockdown has been extended. There is it's a request to have a second season of webinar series. Thank you for your love and affection showing towards Nilgiri College. Thank you.
Very good, very good. Hashim, now go to the participants.
Deepa, are you there?
Yeah.
It seems that 13 participants raised their hand.
Yeah, I have, Shubha was asking a question. Is it true that we need balanced PRP but most of the time we are required to sacrifice personal demands to excel in profession. How can we balance it? The thing is that which I wanted to tell you, balance means it's not taking average. That means P should be 60, R should be 60, professional should be 60. It is purely unnatural. It's not going to happen. The thing is that professionally, I will be having a rating of 90, but my personal rating should not be 30. It should be somewhat near. My relationship, I have a personal rating 60. My relationship is 20. My professional rating is 90. You will never be happy. When you go to the company, you will be troubled with your family. When you come to your family, you will be troubled with your company. Everywhere you will lose your presence of mind. Why? Because it's no way connected together. So I don't think that you need to balance every time, but you should have a balanced mindset. That means professional should not be very much away from personal. Personal should not be very much distant from relationship. It should be somewhat nearby. And gradually, you can even see APJ Kalam. You just think about an example. APJ Kalam. You will see as a president, professionally 100. As a person, personally 100. As a relationship person, 100. You just take Barack Obama. You will get an example, even who is living in this world. As a president, you will name out of these presidents of America, 100. And you will, when you think about relationship, you will see the Michelle and Obama is joining hands and coming towards. And that will be the most interesting couples in the world we have ever seen. You see that is relationship. It is 100. And again, when it comes to the personal, we haven't seen a president with this much nobility and humanitarian values in American history. That is what's happening. I just coined with my examples. And there are plenty of examples in the story, in the history, that we can see that Srinarayana Guru and many more, Swami Vivekananda and many, many, many more. And even religious scriptures, you can see plenty of examples in that way. So where they were successful in making PRP 100% or 90 plus. There is no audio questions, only message questions.
Okay, sir. Then
Another child, are you there? Another child.
not very clear, Ashim.
Yes.
Audio is not clear.
Dr. Shifa is, Ashim, if somebody is raising hand, please tell me. I'm just reading the messages, that's why.
Okay.
So people suddenly become personal when they woke, and suddenly professional when they want to ignore how to handle such situations. I can tell you one thing. In this world, only those people who are valuing all these three elements, they can only become truly excellent in their life. That's my point. There may be exceptions always in every rules. But I have seen the successful personalities, even in their life, even after life, they will be those who valuing all these three elements together. There is one Kural, one interesting Kural where I have seen in my life, I have read, Puttol ulagathum indum paralaride oppuravin nallapira. Puttol ulagathum indum. In this world and the divine world, paralaride, that won't be happening. That won't be possible to have. Oppuravin nallapira. That means doing something really good for others. Better than this, nothing will be there in this world. Even in the divine world, even indum in this world. So the thing is that, are we really nurturing these kind of values among the human being? That is what our responsibility, which I personally believe very much important.
Soumya is there. Soumya, are you there? I think we got disconnected. There's another question, sir. What is your advice for keeping the confidence level up and how to control our thoughts?
Yeah, the interesting question that's coming to the confidence, and because you don't feel bad, because though I'm a trainer and my life is entirely connected with training, but I am very, very much against about the motivation and personality development classes, so-called, because it is just creating a wow in 1 day or 2 days and eliminating all those woe within 2 days and becoming worse than before. That's what's happening everywhere. Nowadays, we cannot even go to the schools, because when we start saying some stories, they will tell, sir, that story has already told by someone else. So the people are going with this kind of a motivational history now. So what I want to tell, confidence is not something you should learn from someone else. Confidence is you just experience your well-being. Confidence means you just think about the blessings Almighty has given to you. Confidence means you look around you, how people are suffering. You just think about this situation. We are not affected by COVID. That itself will give us a confidence to stay healthy. Yes or no? And we are having many problems in life. You just think about the people who committed suicide with many problems as they cannot manage it. So when we evaluate the people who are suffering than us, automatically the confidence will come. And when you dig deep and find the real you in you, that's what the terminology which I want to ask. When you dig deep and find the real you in you, the confidence automatically will come. And if you want to have that confidence in your mind, the better thing which you can do, associate with good people. Associate with the people greater than you. That's why I am always associated with Dr. Dure and Mohan Babu sir and always. Because you associate with greater than you, then automatically you will get charged. Normally what happens when we will find some comfort zone, they will be worse than us. Once we decide I will become star, you will become zero. So these kind of friendship we are taking as our chunk. In our Malayalam we do use chunk. There are everything, unseparated. So this is not going to happen. You just have some people, because all the leaders, all the exemplary models in the history, they were having a relationship from children, from students, from elders, even from parents, poor, rich, everywhere. You should have a mix. Automatically you will have confidence.
So there is another question asking about the difference between involvement and dedication.
Difference between?
Involvement and dedication.
Dedication. Many people have asked me, sir, I want to clear civil service examination. So what? I'm dedicated to be a civil servant. Are you reading books? No. Inshallah, I will read it after my degree. So this is what the difference. Many are dedicated. They are not involved. I'm dedicated. I don't want to get affected by COVID. Are you really putting mask? No. Because I'm safe. I feel safe. That is what the difference between involvement and dedication.
Well answered.
And there's another question, sir. People suddenly become personal when they work and suddenly professionally when they want to ignore.
Ashim, I answered it.
Answered it.
Mm-hmm. I think I read it and answered. Sorry.
Okay. And there's a
Yes.
Subramani, are you there? Subramani.
Yeah, I'm very well here.
Yes, Subramani, please.
Hello.
Please.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Subramani, Principal, SNME College.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining.
I thank Professor Durai, Principal, and the management, Rasid sir and Mr. Mohan Babu, for arranging such 9 days continuous webinar. It's a great kind of thing, and I appreciate. I attended 3-4 webinars in your series. It's great to see, and it is a kind of a thing, the need of the hour during this lockdown. I appreciate the participants and those who are interacting. It is very nice to share. And I made through this webinar 3 points. 3 points. That is elements: personal, relationship, and professional. Similarly, it's a great time to. It's great to hear from Rasid sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your wonderful presentation, and your N2 will take your students to really great height, I hope.
Thank you.
And I thank the organizers of all the, faculty side from the student side. Thank you, one and all. And thank you.
I missed out one question from Shalini. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Subramanian sir, for your compliments. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And I missed out one question from Shalini Menon. She was asking that respect is something that should come automatically, but there are a lot of examples who demand respect. What do you have to tell them about this? When we feel inferior about ourselves, we'll demand respect. When we are always insulted, we always ask for respect. When we are sitting in a chair which we are not deserving for, we will always ask for respect. Actually, if you are sitting in a chair which you really deserve it, no need of demanding respect, automatically will come. But in some situations, as the police people do, you are bound to say salute, because you have to balance your professional relationship, personal. But it should not be a habit. If a chance comes, try to equip him, mold him to reach into the level where he deserves respect. That's what even in Nilgiri College, I always say with my students and teachers, never and ever as a managing director, you never take me in that count, because I don't want to be one among them. We should be a family where we can support and respect each other, and where we can create this kind of values. That's the reason in our college we have introduced Tirukkural as a compulsory learning. Every student, once we complete 3-year education, 100 Kurals they should complete and learn it, because it's giving that much values. And I would acknowledge it. If I'm not acknowledging it, it will not be a gratitude, because the last 6 to 7 years I'm with Tamil Nadu people and working with them, even with college. I'm proud to say that I always say in all my occasions, they are the best example of respect, culture of respect, giving respect, recognition. And everywhere you are giving this kind of a value, it's not automatically, it's not mechanic, it's coming from heart. I believe maybe because of the cultural influence which they were having from 2000 years plus olden days, even Tirukkural and Tolkappiyam and many more. Maybe because of those influences, still that air is not polluted. That kind of a positive culture, still we can try out. I think that will surely work out.
Can I add one thing?
Please.
Recently, our Managing Director Rashid Ghazali sir has translated Tirukkural in English again, another version, and it was inaugurated by the Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bharatiyar University recently in our college online. That is a wonderful moment for all of us. Sir, Rashid Ghazali sir is that much attached to the tenets of the Tirukkural, which he wants to practice in the college itself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And I think I may not be able to answer all the questions because Managing Director also having time limit, because he should also follow the rules. So I think I'm not able to answer all the questions, but one question which I want to answer, I don't know, the person name is not there, Galaxy J8 is there. So happiness in a company when we get disappointments from others in different ways, because believe me, we are living in a world where human beings are living. If we are living with them, problems of course will be there. Disappointments will always be there. I always say, just like fingers, this is 1, this is 2nd, this is 3rd, this is 4th, this is 5. You cannot treat everything equally. Everyone will have their own uniqueness, their own bad and good habits and deeds. The thing is that you learn out of it. You never get influenced because of their bad things. That's what I always say. Candle did nothing wrong. Only the thing which Candle did, that is companionship with that light. So when that lightning is happening, candle gets melted. Otherwise, it should be sustaining in your showcase. So the thing is that we are the persons should not get melted because of the negative influence of others. If you're truly careful about that, that will definitely make everything into positive track. That's what may I conclude, Manbav sir?
Yes.
Yeah, I have one just sharing the last sentence which I want to share. That is nothing but if you really focus in your personal life, this happiness mantra that is in a better perspective. I just wanted to end with this word. Happiness is not a destination. It's a way of life and a journey. We all are not becoming happy because why, you are thinking, I will be happy once I complete my course. I will be happy once the lockdown is over. I will be happy once I get a job. I will be happy once I build a home. I will be happy once I get married. Let me tell you, you will never be happy if you're waiting for. You be happy now, then you will treat your life, every moment as your life, the way of life and a journey in your life, you will definitely will become happy. Because of the same reasons, people are becoming happy and unhappy. Some people are saying, I'm married so that I'm happy. Some people are saying, I'm married so that I'm unhappy. Some people are saying, I'm not having kids. I'm having kids so that I'm happy. Some people are saying, I'm having kids so that I'm unhappy. Some people are saying, I am having job. That's why I'm happy.
Hello.
Some people say, because of job, I'm unhappy. So same reasons will make an individual happy and unhappy. It is all about how you treat them. If you treat these positive sins, then you will definitely identify the spirit of reaching all these positive things in your life, and definitely you will make a world which is best to live, which is extraordinary to live in a positive aspects, and that definitely will give us an idea to go ahead with an inspiring models or inspiring memory of living together. That's what I just wanted to tell you. And while concluding the message, if you are really valuing the happiness and if you want to make your life with a happiest pace, then the thing which I wanted to tell you, you please identify or know your true self. You never imitate anyone. You are very much unique. And that uniqueness, if I found, if I wanted to create such kind of a positive image everywhere, then automatically that will come, that happiness you will achieve. For that, let me tell you a shortcut for you that we coin as image. Image means you in your absence. Image means not as the people are treating you when they're seeing you. Image means you in your absence. When the teacher is not there in the class, how the students are treating the teacher. Are you getting good morning bit louder? Are you getting thank you bit louder? If the thank you is bit louder, that means the students are expecting when you are going out of the class. So this is what we have to identify. And some people brings happiness when they come. Some people brings happiness when they go. Some people brings happiness wherever they go. So this is up to us. Which category do we belong? We belong to first category. Wherever we go, we create unhappiness. Or when we go, the people will become happy. When we come, people will become happy. Try to make yourself after this COVID or the post-COVID world with a life spirit of wherever we go, we'll spread happiness, we'll create happiness. So such kind of a life, may God bless us to make this happen. I'm so happy that I'm ending the session by 11:57 and 3 minutes more for the moderator to conclude, because always the faculties were giving me 3 minutes to conclude. So you can take it as, you can take it. I think one more question is it?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Just I want to touch something.
Just an introduction about the Nilgiri College. Shall we go for it if network allows?
The one with just one sentence, Ashim. Afterwards, you can do that.
Yes,
Last year, for the participants, last year, our MD, Rashid Ghazali sir, today's faculty, was invited by the White House, America, to join along with 30 other people selected from the different parts of the world as an international visitor leader. You know, how great is Nilgiri College to announce it before you? He was one among the 30 people selected from all over the world, and he was the only one from India too. That is what is Rashid Ghazali sir.
Don't feel bad why my principal and dean is giving me too much praises. You think about this is the culture respect. I give them and I take it back. This is a paying back. So out of their love and gain. So leave it. Thank you very much and welcome you all to the Nilgiri College, Nilgiri family. I have seen in your Google form there is 70% of the people didn't see the campus, and I think this video will help you. And thank you very much for your wonderful participation in this webinar. Thank you very much. There's aerial view of our campus, which is spread across 30 acres of land, and which is in the border of Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So we are getting the goodness of Kerala and Tamil Nadu together. So we hope that we will have a seminar or a program in our campus, and we will surely meet once as we move on. So thanking you very much for your sessions. Duray sir, I think we can wind up because it is 11:59, and we hopefully we will be having WhatsApp group and Google form, and in the evening or we will have a try to have a validatory function in the WhatsApp where you can share your insights, and we'll be happy to listen to you. And the certification and other things as promised, my team will be doing that, and it won't be filled if I'm not thanking my team behind this technical team, especially my secretary Hashim. He was the one who is doing all the job from the day one to this day, and he was managing because he is actually locked down at college. And he was not able to go anywhere, and he is with family locked down at college itself. But last couple of days, he's doing a tremendous job. He's my secretary and admin assistant in Nilgiri College. So I thank Hashim, and there is a team behind Hashim, Noman, Amal, and Basil, and those people who are, and with me always one person is accompanying one of our assistant professor and one of my cousin Arshad, and I thank him for because in this tough time, if we are getting company, that's a great thing. So we should thank them, and I take this opportunity. This is your victory. This is the victory of my team, and especially the HODs, the teachers, and my beloved students in the campus. They all made this an extraordinary success. So this is their success, and this is the success of your good mind to be with us all at the sessions. So thank you very much, and we will meet once again. Wishing you all the very best, and include us in prayers, and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you very much.